everything under here was soaked. Okay, so I went and picked some stuff up. Got my toolboxes. Went and got them from a buddy of mine's house who's been storing them for me. Good friend of mine. Very thankful for him letting me store them over there. I went and picked up the engine from my son's truck out of storage because it literally was in the way of everything in the storage unit because it was the last thing I put in there. So I wouldn't have been able to get anything out until I got this out. And I borrowed my buddy's engine hoist so I could get said motor out of my storage unit. Anyways, we're gonna get this motor off of here and get these toolboxes unloaded. All right, so I got the toolboxes ready to come off, but I don't have enough room as I'm sitting to take them off. When I was pulling all this stuff over here yesterday, I got home, and whenever I backed the truck in here, I noticed some oil spots on the ground under the truck, and the exhaust was soaked. The exhaust pipe back here was soaked. I'm gonna show y'all what I think was causing it and my reasons why. Got the motor sitting over here in its resting place for the time being, so we'll get back to that later. see. The exhaust is wet there. Come down here. You can see the exhaust is wet here. Like everything under here was soaked. Alright, there's drops of stuff all over the place under here. But what I think was going on, get up under here. So got some oil dripping right here. I don't think that's where it's from. All over right here. If we come back here though, so as you can see, the dipstick is very loose in the little short tube right here. So I think what's happening is, when I was towing yesterday, it was definitely well over 100 degrees outside, and had a good 30-minute drive back to the house with all that stuff. And I know it ain't a heavy load, but that don't mean it couldn't have been puking out of this tube, right? So I'm gonna change this O-ring and hope that that was it. So I'm gonna get started on changing this O-ring. I took the dipstick out, tube's right here. The nut that holds the bracket onto the side of the valve cover for the dipstick wasn't even tight. So I was able just to back it off with my fingers. So now, maybe feed this thing out of here and back under the truck. As you can see, the O-ring's pretty flat, so O-ring's definitely bad. And the O-ring for this is a 76 2001. I got this at O'Reilly's. It's for a 5R110 transmission and a 2003 to a 2007 Power Stroke with 6 liter in it. Maybe a few years after that. I don't know when they quit using the 5R110. Well, let me get this O-ring changed out. Alright, here's the two O-rings side by side. This is the old one. You can tell that the edges are kind of flat compared to that new one. I could tell that that one's been in there quite a while. It's not as elastic or soft as this one is. Get that changed out real quick. Got the O-ring changed. I don't know if you can see it real well, but it actually sticks up off the tube pretty good. The other one was not like that. So get this. Try to do this with one hand. Put this tube back in. Alright. I'll go up top, put the little nut on that secures it, keeps it from wiggling. And it's got a little play in it, but it's probably normal. It's seated good. Go up top, put the nut back on, get it tight. Crank it up, check the transmission fluid level. I got some more fluid if I need to add some. I mean, I lost, looks like a good little bit. So let's go do that. The stud is right there. That's the bracket for the dipstick sits on. The dipstick tube sits on. There. Got that on. Now I can put nut on. All right, got the nut on. Had to do some tricky 2-finger fickly stuff down in there to get that nut on and start it. So I'll go grab a wrench. See if I can't get a wrench down in there to tighten this thing. Just went ahead and tightened it off camera. I used my battery ratchet with a 2mm swivel socket to get it the majority of the way on. Right there. And then I used my finger to run it the last little bit and then snugged it up with a wrench. As you see, it's not like it was when I first took it apart. So now I'm gonna put the dipstick back in, double check what it looks like just sitting, and I'm gonna crank it and check it then. Trying to make a funnel out of this can real quick because I don't have any funnels on hand. So I'm just gonna cut the top and bottom off this thing and kind of wind it up. I had one made already. I don't know what I did with it, but all my funnels are in my storage unit. Bring up closer so you can see this beauty work of art here I got. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll go ahead and pour some in because I know I'm low. I got about 3/4 of a quart here. A little over half of that in there. Crank it up and check it. Truck shows that it's up to temp, but I got the Torque Pro app so I can watch all my temperatures through the app, and currently it's showing, if you can see it right here, it says 106 and flying right at 107. So I feel good about what we got in there. I'm gonna double check it real quick, and then I think I'm gonna call it good. I think that was GoPro died and I forgot to record some stuff, so I put about 2/3 of a quart of oil back in it, and if you look right on the dipstick, probably hard to see in the sun. It's right to the top of the full line on the hot side. So put about, like I said, 2/3 to 3/4 of a bottle of oil, transmission fluid back in it. I don't see anything underneath leaking, but it's just sitting here idling. Right? That's just condensation from the AC, but I don't see anything. I'm gonna go take it for a drive.